bum, bum, bum. Okay, so uh, 96. Okay. Wakanda do this, family. Wakanda do this.
Dere skulle til å slutte med det. Typisk.
This is a fully automatic and efficient melon and pumpkin farm in Minecraft. The pistons will...
and you're basically done with the first layer out of 3. So for the second layer, you're going to want to have to build 2 blocks up from here, like that, then like that, and you want to start placing your dirt. Then after you have placed those, you want to break these blocks. And for the second layer, we just want to do exactly the same thing as the first layer until you're done with it. So I'll do that now real quick. Make sure the rows that you're placing line up with the 2 cobblestone blocks. And then once you're done placing all the cobblestone,
Okay.
you want to get your builder's ruler and just build a ruler over all of the cobblestone blocks. Now, after you're done placing all your cobblestone rows over here, you want to break all the supports that you used under these blocks. So for example, these ones. Yes, this looks boring, but it is
Vi feirer fødselsdag hos brorsan fra den 26. august klokken 9. Kom til vår kjempefest helt frem til 8. september. Brorsan. Mye mer, mye raskere.
Farming is arguably one of the most mid skills in Hypixel Skyblock. Now, obviously, it doesn't sit as low on the scale as something like foraging would, but it also doesn't sit as high as something like combat would or dungeoneering. Now, it does sit kind of perfectly as one of the most, relevant and updated skills right next to mining, and today we're going to be going over a guide for it. Now, we're going to start out very, very simple and work our way up, because this is a complete guide, so if you're a little bit more advanced in the game, then I'd recommend you skip ahead, or you watch the whole thing for my watch time and to help the algorithm out, so whatever you want to do. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, if you guys want to do farming without unlocking the garden at Skyblock level 6, then I'm going to show you how to do that. It is very, very basic. There is no point farming on your private island because the garden is just inarguably better, and unlocking Skyblock level 6 is very, very simple. I do have a video on that if you want to check it out, but realistically all you have to do is play Skyblock for about an hour, explore some things, kill some stuff, and eventually you'll get there very, very easily. But pretty much what you want to do is you want to walk over here and you want to punch probably just this little patch of wheat here. You're trying to get yourself to Skyblock level 1, and honestly, it's very, very simple. That should be enough. Now, once you have reached Skyblock level 1, as you can see here, you will gain yourself access to the barn. And that is right ahead of me, so I'm just going to show you what you want to do. Now, the first thing you want to do is walk over to this barn, and you're going to try and unlock Skyblock level 5 so that we can go to the Mushroom Desert. Now, the best way to get, farming XP now that you have a new island is to do a cheeky little 180 and walk yourself right back to the hub, because it's still the best place to get farming XP. Now, once you're here, you just want to punch this wheat until you reach yourself Skyblock level 5, and then once you do that, we can make our way to the Mushroom Desert. As you can see here, it's level 5, it is really attainable, will probably only take you about 3 minutes. And congratulations, you have now unlocked every single farming island in the entire game. Now you're probably thinking, oh, Modcraft, we just obtained the best island for farming. Obviously this must make so much money and must be the best place to gain XP, right? Well, it's the best place to gain mining XP early game, but farming XP, absolutely not. Turn yourself around and go straight back to the hub. But yeah, now that we've explained all the farming islands, I'm going to be going over where you can find every single farming crop location, and it's pretty simple, so let's get into that. Okay, so we're going to be going through the collections. Now, starting off, because Hypixel decided to do this in alphabetical order instead of order of convenience, we're going to be doing a lot of backwards and forwards walking, but the first place you're going to want to come to is the desert right here, and then you're going to want to walk over, and it's pretty much just anywhere near where this like sand area is, so anywhere on the sand you can find a very large variety of cactus. Now, the next thing on our list is going to be carrots, so we're going to walk back here. And as you can see, it's on the barn, very easy, and there's a very large supply of it if you find a good lobby. Now, if there's a lobby where you find that like there's not a large growth, then just swap lobbies, go back to the hub and come back. You'll find a new area which will most likely have a larger amount. Now, next up we have cocoa beans. As you can see, very convenient to walk backwards and forwards, but you should already be able to see them. They just spawn themselves on these logs here in the Mushroom Desert. Now, I want to walk back here, and next we have, leather, feathers, pretty much the majority of any mob drops. Now, this isn't going to include rabbits or sheep, we'll get to that in a second, but you can find, chickens, cows, and pigs just scattered amongst here. You have to kill them for the drops, but obviously not really farming related, it just kind of exists. Next up we have melons and pumpkins. They can be found in the furthest corner of the barn. As you can see, very simple. Next up we have the mushrooms, probably the furthest away. We're going to come to the Mushroom Desert. It's named that for a very convenient reason. I know it is called the Desert Settlement, but originally before it was remade, it was called the Mushroom Desert. By the way, here is sheep and rabbit, just for reference, and technically there is sugarcane. As you can see, it spawns around it. But here are the mushrooms. Now, my piece of advice is use a Silk Touch weapon or tool, or obviously tool. Use the Silk Touch tool on these large mushroom blocks, as they will give 9 times higher collection, especially at a very low farming level. Now, next up we have nether warts, and assuming that you can't go to the nether just yet, the most convenient place is here, and it's honestly very, very nice. Here, right next to the alchemist, there is a plentiful supply just here in the hub. Now, next up we are going to be doing potatoes. Should be very simple. If you already saw them, they're either here in the hub, but there's a very large supply over on the barn. It should be right next to the carrots, but I'll just show you guys anyway. Now, as I would assume that if you're a later game player, you probably already know this. This is obviously for early game players. Don't worry, we will get into more technical stuff in a second. Pumpkin already been done. All these mobs already been done. We have seeds and wheat. You should already know this, but it's right here or in the hub where I showed you where to get farming XP a little bit earlier. And then the final thing we have is sugarcane. I already showed you that. We'll show you guys once again. It is right next to the water in the oasis. Over here, and it just spawns here, as you can see right there, just around these large bodies of water. So there you go. We're now going to move on to unlocking the garden, so if you guys are prepared for that, then let's go to it. Okay, so once you reach Skyblock level 5, then this person is going to appear on your island. He's going to be called a stranger, and basically it's going to give you the coordinates in chat of where they spawn until you talk to them every time you enter your island, so you can find them just using the F3 menu, or they should, hopefully your island isn't too convoluted, that they should spawn in a pretty easy place. Then you're going to want to go through their dialogue, click on them, and they will give you access to the garden. Then what you want to do is click on this, and there will be a little quest guide. I have done a little bit of progress on this account, not too much, so pretty much you're going to want to just, it's very simple. It will literally tell you exactly what you want to do and give you a decent guide of the entire area. I'll give you one in a second, but these are things that you will never repeat again. It's just like a little bit of a quest so you can unlock the garden. And and then eventually it's going to tell you to clean out your plot. Very simple, you're just going to want to clean out your plot. I know it's very big, but assuming that you have like a gold, shovel with efficiency 5, a gold axe, it shouldn't take that much time, probably only like 10 to 20 minutes, and trust me, it'll be 100% worth it in the end. Now, I'm going to walk to my main profile and go to my garden that actually has stuff on it, and then I'll tell you some more stuff from there. Okay, so now that you have your cleaned out plot, you're probably only going to be, level 1 in the garden, which means that what you're going to want to do is come through here. The only crop you're going to have unlocked is the wheat crop, and then obviously some visitors, but we'll talk about them very, very later. But yeah, as you can see, you're going to want to come in here, go to configure plots, go to the plot you're currently standing on. I have 4 unlocked, but you guys will probably only have 1. Click on wheat, and then if you have a booster cookie, you can just buy it from the bazaar. But assuming you don't have a booster cookie, you're going to want to put some seeds in your inventory. I have some in my sacks. I'll explain that in a second. But basically, you want to put wheat seeds in your inventory, and then you'll be able to click on that. Click on there. Click on the pasting option, and it will start building a farm for you, as you will see in a second here. If we walk over here, you can see on the sidebar, it's going to start pasting, and then these are what sacks are. Basically, they're like an extra inventory. They just hold like items instead of like clogging up your inventory. Kind of like the way bundles work, but like automated. Very, very nice to use. Very simple, and helps you like not get a clogged inventory. But as you can see, it is now pasting in my farm, and because I only had like 100 wheat seeds instead of the like couple thousand it recommended, it's only going to be a very short farm. But in all honesty, you don't need a very large one because you're going to be unlocking things like carrots and stuff way earlier. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wait for this to grow, and then once it does grow, you're going to want to start farming it. Now, I'm going to recommend the armor here with a rookie like very best armor sets. Now, as you can see here, the reason that so that we can unlock probably at least, you don't have to get but 2 or 3 doing good like 15 logbook. There is a maximum skyblock point in. You feel like complicated than that. Cool. Sense people who guard intensive is then okay most like if you min or paid this farm. Hopefully you can read that. If you can't, then the second link in the description is wisdom which is like if you say pet, that does not anyway, so maximize it just makes screen mods in mod running a is in the description. But as you can see here, how to maximize your fortune. It doesn't really talk about the equipment and stuff, so we're going to talk about that separately in a couple of minutes. But honestly, in terms of fun.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Kaz, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the new fastest way to get farming XP on Hypixel Skyblock. So this method is for all of you who are just starting the garden or slightly into it. There's actually a new fastest way to get farming XP. There's no set rate for this. Let me just explain it actually. So basically, if you open up the desk and check your garden milestones, you'll have crop milestones, and these will award you with farming XP each time you level them up. So, this method is actually getting all of your crops up to like around 10-ish, because that's super fast. You can get them as high as you want, of course, but this little bit of farming XP is the base XP. So what you want for this method as well is you want to take out a rabbit pet for that extra farming fortune. You want a god potion, you want a booster cookie, you want everything buffing your farming, of course. you want a good tool with cultivating so that you can get that extra farming wisdom to max out your wisdom. Then you want to farm whatever crop you want to farm. For example, if I was farming sugarcane and I got to the next tier, I'd get 50k farming XP. But
1.2 800 plus stride
up my farming wisdom, that's closer to 100,000 farming XP for that one little thing. And currently at Hey guys, what's up?
Hello everybody, it's been quite a while since I decided to play Hypixel Skyblock. My recent time in playing the game, I've been spending a lot of time farming. As you guys know in my last video, which I posted like 7 years ago. So there was a few tips I wanted to give in this video on how I got farming 50 in under 2 weeks. But before we start the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by absolutely no one. Yes, we're bringing it back, and I wanted to say it would be a huge help for me if you would like and subscribe on the video. And yeah, let's get straight into the actual ways I got farming 50. With the release of the garden update, it brought in plenty of different farms you could use. I personally decided to go with pumpkin. For the first week of farming, I used this semi-AFK pumpkin farm. In the video that I'm showing you now is how I personally managed to farm it. There's plenty of other designs. I got my method from Melon King Day. I'll put his YouTube right here. And yeah, his design was really good for me getting all the way up to about farming 40. With this method, you're going to be making about 4 or 5 million coins an hour with a pretty okay setup for the rabbit pet. And yeah, I also want to let you guys know I was using
Yep. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Fearless.
Two bros chilling in the hot tub, 5 feet apart cause they're not gay. Two bros chilling in the hot tub, 5 feet apart cause they're not gay. Two bros.
Yep. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Hey everyone, you may have spotted some changes in YouTube channels lately, and I'm excited to announce that I'm now collaborating with MELON on a shared YouTube channel. If you've been following my original channel, Sun Tzu Legacy, you know that it encountered strikes due to false copyright claims. This occurred when any mention of a specific individual's name, profile picture, or website from an open source domain led to an unwarranted copyright strike. However, together with MELON we're all set to unveil an extraordinary tutorial featuring the most effective melon pumpkin farm known as the Black Cat Melon and Pumpkin Farm. For those farming melons using the updated 3.0 Melon Dicer, you have a potential to earn up to 15.6 million coins per hour. Currently, this is the peak earning rate for garden farming. I want to give a special shout out to MELON and Agitated Snake 92, the creative minds behind the farm's design. Now, without further delay, let's dive into the farming tutorial. As we initiate this tutorial, it is crucial to note that our farming layout will be created from the east to the west direction, spanning from plot 21 all the way to plot 22. So while farming this plot, we will be facing towards the south. and you can easily see that by pressing F3. We'll be building to the east and we'll be farming to the south. This is a pivotal point to keep in mind since non-compliance with these instructions will result in challenges while positioning the ladders with the help of your builder's ruler. If you do not follow these specific instructions within this video, you will need to place the ladders by hand, which is commonly known as downtime, a farmer's greatest enemy. Starting with our builder's ruler and soul sand, we'll place the first soul sand on the very edge, like such. We're going to give it a 2-block gap and place an additional soul sand. From there, we're going to do a 3-block gap and place an additional soul sand. From here, we're going to adopt a pattern where we're going to have a 2-block gap and soul sand, have another 2-block gap and place soul sand, and then we're going to have a 3-block gap and place soul sand. From here, we're going to do this pattern 2 more times. So we're going to place a 2-block gap, soul sand, 2-block gap, soul sand, and a 3-block gap and soul sand. And then we're going to place a 2-block gap in soul sand, have another 2-block gap in soul sand, and have a 3-block gap with soul sand. From here, you should have 12 rows of soul sand. For those at garden level 10 or above, you should comfortably accommodate 12 rows of soul sand in this layout. In terms of duration, this farm will serve you approximately 14 minutes and 24 seconds, although this is dependent on your proficiency at swapping lanes. The next step is placing a scaffolding block, something that you could easily break and fly at the same time, and you can place a infinite dirt wand above it to place dirt. From here, we're going to place 2 TNT in the 2-block gap, and from here, we're going to place 2 TNT just like such, while leaving the 3rd row blank. It's very important to note that we're placing 2 TNT on the edge, just like such. From here, we're going to grab our builder's ruler with a infinite dirt wand in it, and we're going to tap on top of the TNT, just like such. Now, when we get to this empty row, we're going to place dirt, just like that, so you have a T method. The next step would take a perspiring pump and place it on top of the soul sand. It is very important to note that you need to ensure that all the water blocks that you have placed are actually source blocks. And if you need to fix it, like we have a case here, you place perspiring pump here, take your infinite magical water bucket, and ensure that it is complete source block. From here, you start placing the trapdoors. You're only going to need 6 trapdoors for the first layer. Now that we have our 6 stacks of trapdoors, we can go ahead and turn our rancher boots to movement speed of 115 and place our trapdoors down on the edge of the T that we created earlier. Now we can go through and close the trapdoors. Now we've placed the water and closed the trapdoors. We're finished with the first layer. To build the second layer, we're going to skip a dirt row and we're going to add 2 TNT just like such. We're going to skip a dirt block and add TNT, and skip a dirt block and add TNT. And we're going to continue this method all the way throughout the farm. And from here, we're going to take our builder's ruler, infinite dirt wand, and place dirt on top of the TNT with it being placed. When we get to this dirt block, we're going to add dirt on top of it and even with the TNT. Just like such. Now that we've placed the TNT, the dirt on top of all the TNT, we can go up by and break all the TNT that we've placed so far, because it's not needed anymore. Like I said, it's just a scaffolding block that you can easily break while flying over, so there's no downtime of building it. From here, we're going to place TNT right here, right in front of the trapdoors that we placed, and then we're going to take our builder's ruler, move our empty dirt one to the back, and we're going to place our ladders just like that. And now we can take our perspiring pump and place it right above the trapdoors that we placed earlier, ensuring that the water goes all the way to the end. Now you're complete with the second layer. The farm. Start the third layer of the farm.
Every farming hater ever.
I just started farming and I'm already making over 1 million coins an hour. This is the best skill ever.
Later.
I'm now maxed in farming and I'm only making 15 million coins per hour. This is so bad. I'm switching back to foraging.
Every farming hater ever.
Alright, what's this guy's name? That's Lionel Messi, he's carrying Argentina. Okay, now what's this guy's name? That's Cristiano Ronaldo, he's carrying Portugal. Alright, now who's this? That's Kylian Mbappe, he's carrying France. What is this? I know it's an airplane, but I don't know much else about it. It's an A350, and they're carrying Germany. Alright, what's this guy's name? That's Lionel Messi, he's carrying Argentina. Okay, now what's this guy's name? That's Cristiano Ronaldo, he's carrying Portugal. Alright, now...
After months of training, this bodybuilder finally got to have a cheat meal and went all out for it.
What is happening?
What? I'm trying to.
I'm Jamie.
You're my least favorite candy, small penis M&M.
Another M&M joke? Let me just remind you, you're like an M&M, because you're known to have nuts inside you. You call the cops on barbecues like, come through, please. You're so white you learned your 911s before your 123.
You're my least favorite candy, small penis M&M.
Another M&M joke? Let me just remind...
I got some peanut butter today, and what happened to this peanut butter?
Well, you said you weren't sure if we were going to use it, and so I did.
Oh my God! I got some peanut butter today, and
It's a...
Why was it so...
What's your sixth general order? Sir, the private sixth general order is to receive and obey and pass on to the sentry who relieves me. All orders. Sir, the private sixth general... Sir, the private has been instructed, but he does not know, sir. You slimy scumbag, get on your face and give me 25. Sir, aye, aye, sir! How many counts in that movement you just executed?
Sir, 4 counts, sir!
What's the idea looking down in the chamber?
Sir, that is the guarantee that the private is not giving the inspecting officer a loaded weapon, sir!
What's your fifth general order?
Sir, the private's fifth general order is to quit my post, only when properly relieved, sir!
What's this weapon's name, Private Pyle?
Sir, the private's weapon's name is Charlene, sir!
Private Pyle, you are definitely born again hard. Hell, I may even allow you to serve as a rifleman in my beloved corps.
Sir, yes, sir!
The puppy lost his parents, but he encountered a duck.
What if we stripped away the music from this song? And just listen to Chris Martin's voice singing Viva La Vida by Coldplay. Such an epic song. Listen to this.
I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world.
What if we stripped away the music from this song?
Dad. Hey, Dad, can you help me with my...
What have I done? I've sworn an oath to never use this power against my own kin.
Dad, it's okay.
I have scarred you, exposed you to the traditions of my forefathers.
It's fine, it was an accident.
It was my mission to ensure this ritual ended with me, and I have failed.
Dad, what are you doing?
These hands were made to protect, not to punish.
It was a love tap at best, no diddy.
I've become a monster, an unchained beast.
Dad, it's not that big of a deal. What are you doing?
I'm calling Child Protective Services.
No. Okay, fine. You can make it up to me by buying me lunch or something. Just don't beat yourself up about it.
You're right. I need you to do it.
What?
Hit me.
No.
Please. It's the only way I can forgive myself.
You ready?
Do your worst. Oh my God, it's a skit.
Dad.
I did the full marathon in Brisbane. Here's how it went. Started off at 6 a.m. Oh,
That's where I usually sit. Right there. You think I don't see what you're doing?
What is that?
This is 85 pounds of tooth-melting sugar. Dig in. That's it, kids. Suckle Daddy's sugar ball.
Fortnite battle pass. I just shit out my ass.
booted on my PC, cause I need to get that Fortnite Battle Pass.
I am the milkman.
Yo, bro, what do you want? Can I just get 2 large fries and a bacon cheeseburger?
Can I get 2 large French guys banging at a sleepover?
Down to get him, to get him, 2 million 4, 2 million 3, down 4, get it, down to get him, 4 down. Right.
That's where I usually sit. Right there. You think I don't see what you're doing?
What is that?
This is 85 pounds of tooth-melting sugar. Dig in. That's it, kids. Suckle Daddy's sugar ball.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Buy the shit out my ass. Booted on my PC, cause I need to get that Fortnite Battle Pass.
I am the milkman.
Yo, bro, what do you want? Can I just get 2 large fries and a bacon cheeseburger?
Can I get 2 large French guys banging at a sleepover?
Down to get him, to get him, 2 million 4, 2 million 3, down 4, get it, down to get him, 4 down. Right.
Oh, you're back. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing for what?
I was about to go to my friend's.
How are you planning on getting there?
I was just gonna take your car.
Funny.
What? It's just a stupid car.
She didn't mean that. It's not just a car.
Wait,
What?
can you drive me at least?
You got gas money?
I mean, yeah.
Let's go.
Pretend I let you drive my car. Try to put the e-brake down.
Okay.
You wanted me to let you drive it.
Oh my god, it's so loud.
Sounds supposed to be.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Give me the gas money.
Yeah, no problem. What are you doing?
Don't let them know we're here.
Oh my god, so annoying. Oh, you're back. Perfect timing.
Can you finish this video without
Yawning.
Now, yawning is one of the most contagious behaviors between humans. In fact,
Just seeing me yawn probably makes you want to yawn too.
scientists have even proven that just describing that pressure that slowly builds up in your chest or that tickle in the back of your throat
Right before you yawn probably gives you that same urge.
But if you still haven't given in, 8 years ago, I watched this guy's viral yawn from College Humor, and he made me and millions of people
all yawn.
Can you finish this video without
yawning?
Now,
yawning is... I absolutely love when a new Despicable Me movie comes out because it just means Pharrell Williams is about to get in his bag. He's given us hits like Happy. Hug Me.
And the Oscar goes to Shrek.
Spirited Away.
Finding Nemo. The Incredibles.
Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Happy Feet.
Ratatouille.
Wall-E! Up. Hello?